Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This afternoon we'll perform a brief play for you entitled The Bees, the Wolves, and the Birthday Cake That Wasn't, or The Curious Case of the Big Flat Box.
We will play the bees.
We will play the wolves.
Whose birthday is it? And why isn't there a cake?
We've been rehearsing all this whole time. You haven't noticed?
Wasn't.
What?
The birthday cake that wasn't.
Wasn't what?
Not isn't, wasn't.
Well, that's what I just said. Wasn't what?
There's no what in wasn't. It either was or it wasn't, and in this case, it wasn't.
Is it just me or has she stopped making sense?
I believe she's trying to explain the status of the cake. It didn't exist, it was not, or the contraction, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, who cares?
Hey, listen, you two.
Let's keep our conflict in a plate, please. But it belongs.
But what about the cake?
What about the cake? It's perfectly simple. There was no cake.
Why not?
What are you doing in those rehearsals?
Oh, okay. Now, our play today is a mystery. But although it's a mystery, it's not scary.
Wait. How can it be a mystery and not be scary?
Well, it's very simple, my dear. Let me explain. For example, if someone were to sneak up behind you and pinch you, that would be mysterious, but not scary.
You better not pinch me. Ouch! You're wicked!
I think this is a good time to begin our story. Hey,
I think that was planned. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
And as you can see, I'm not just a bee. I also play the narrator, too. So, I bet you our story begins with once upon a time. Let's see. And so we begin. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a forest. And in this forest lived lots and lots of trees and animals and birds and insects. Our story begins with the bee family, who all lived together in their own little bee hive. Enter bees! Oh, there you are, excuse me. There were 3 little bees living happily together in their little bee hive.
I am a spelling bee. Wasn't. WASN''T. Wasn't. Wicked. WICKED. Wicked.
I'm a quilting bee. I quilt, 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 quilt. All day long, I quilt, quilt, quilt.
Excuse me, I have to interrupt here. I am playing the part of the reading bee. I am a bee, I read. Thus, I am a reading bee. But a spelling bee is not a bee. It's a contest where people get together and see who can spell the best. And a quilting bee is not a bee. It's an event where people get together and see who and sew quilts.
Do you think my confusion about the cake affected her attitude?
I don't know what her problem is. What do you think we should do?
I don't know. Just keep busy, I guess. Get it busy like a bee. Busy.
Oh, all right, that's where you're going to be about it.
Be about it. Get it? Be about it. B-E-E. Bees.
We're bees, so that's the way we'll be about it.
Fine. And so the sister bees lived happily together in their little beehive. The oldest sister was a spelling bee, and so all she did all day long was spell out loud. She thought this made her look smart, but really it was very tedious for the rest of the bee family. The youngest sister was a quilting bee, and so all she did all day long was quilt, quilt, quilt. She thought this made her look creative, but really it was very tedious for the rest of the bee family. The middle bee sister had a hard time with her older and younger sister, as middle children often do, and so she turned to reading, so to escape the constant spelling and quilting. Meanwhile, in another part of the forest lived the 3 little wolves. They all lived together in their cozy wee little wolf's den. Den, cozy wee den!
We are 3 little wolves, 3 little wolves. We are 3 little wolves, 3 little wolves. I am Wolfbert, the oldest.
I'm Wolf Bobby, the second oldest.
I'm Wolf Belinda, the youngest, and a girl.
These 3 little wolves usually lived happily and harmoniously in their cozy wee den. But one day, Wolfbert, Wolf Bobby, and little Wolf Belinda were sitting in their den feeling bored and sorry for themselves.
I'm bored.
I feel sorry for us.
I'm bored and feel sorry for us.
Yes. Life hasn't been very exciting since we solved the case of Goldilocks and the 3 little wolves, and the mysterious case of the reading bug. And it's my birthday.
Yes.
What do you want to do to celebrate your birthday?
I don't know. Let's think.
Yes, let's think.
Let's think.
Meanwhile, back in their part of the forest, the bee sisters were also thinking about Wolfbert's birthday.
Would you read to us, Reading Bee, my favorite birthday book, A Birthday for Francis?
Well, I don't see how that's going to help us figure out how to celebrate Wolfbert's birthday, but I always like to read aloud. A Birthday for Francis by Russell Hoban, and pictures by Lillian Hoban. See their little, what are they, badgers?
I think they are.
Oh. It was the day before Francis's little sister Gloria's birthday. Mother and Gloria were sitting at the kitchen table making place cards for the party. Francis was in the broom closet singing, Happy Thursday to you, Happy Thursday to you,
Happy Thursday, dear Alice. Happy Thursday to you.
Who is Alice? Asked Mother. Alice is somebody that nobody can see, said Francis, and that is why she does not have a birthday. So I am singing Happy Thursday to her. Today is Friday, said Mother. It is Thursday for Alice, said Francis. Alice will not have HRND, and she will not have GKLS, but we are singing together. What are HRND and GKLS? Asked Mother. Cake and candy. I thought you could spell, said Francis.
Cake. C-A-K-E. Candy. C-A-N-D-Y. Candy. I am a spelling bee.
We know.
We know.
No. I know how to spell cake and candy. It's the character Francis that was spelling it wrong. May I continue now?
Yes, please do.
I am sure that Alice will have cake and candy on her birthday, said Mother. But Alice does not have a birthday, said Francis. Yes, she does, said Mother, even if no one can see her. Alice has one birthday every year, and so do you. Your birthday is 2 months from now. Then you will be the birthday girl. But tomorrow is Gloria's birthday, and she will be the birthday girl. That is how it is, Alice, said Francis. Your birthday is always the one that is not now. Hey.